We're going into week 9 and I already have 8 picks, which is leading the league in picks right now. And I ain't the only one going crazy. My little brother Jordan got 40 catches, 854 yards, and 10 touchdowns. And this week, my little brother game is at 1 o'clock, so that's earlier than my game. So I'm going to be able to watch his because mine is prime time. It's at 8:20. We playing the Browns. And with him playing against the Raiders, I'm expecting him to go crazy. It's 2nd and 7. Y'all already know how fast Jordan is. And they're running the Tampa 2. That's terrible defense when you know you're guarding one of the fastest players in the league. I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of tough. My little brother has been in the league for 2 years and already had 2 different starting quarterbacks, and they're both trash. And look, I know he's the best receiver in the league to me, but for some reason this quarterback just thinks he's gonna throw this ball up, and it's inaccurate anyway. I mean, he caught the ball like that before, but you can't just keep doing it. And I don't know what it is with this quarterback and throwing jump balls, but he literally threw a jump ball to Hunter Renfrow, and he caught it. How? But it didn't matter though, because the Buccaneers defense started playing amazing. Their pass rush just got great, so they couldn't score on this drive. They got to kick a field goal. They're up 10-6, and another terrible pass by this quarterback. Like, couldn't get this ball to the sideline. Jordan had to wait for the ball and then catch it. But hey, man, he still made the play though. And again, Jordan is one of the fastest receivers in the league. The fact there's no help over the top, and he had to wait for the ball to get there before he caught it. Man, somebody should have helped that poor cornerback. That's an easy touchdown. There was no scoring going on in the whole third quarter, and on 1st and 10, they finally get a first down. That's probably their first down on the second half. I ain't gonna lie. And I don't know what happened, but the Buccaneers defense done turned up. Like, the whole entire second half, they've been on one. They trying to come back in this game, and it might happen. And that it did. It's 17-15 now, and on 3rd down, the quarterback decides to take a check down. So it's 4th down. They got to punt the ball. Buccaneers got a chance to win this game with a field goal. But it's a good thing they got Baker Mayfield at quarterback, and he's trash. Almost lost the game, but Jordan had 4 catches, 128 yards, and 2 touchdowns. After seeing the game he had, I'm going to have to lock up this game, and also, we play next week, so he better be ready for that. But this week, I'm going to Amari Cooper, and I ain't going to lie, I'm finna lock this nigga up because he's not fast. He's just a route runner. I love going route runners. It's 3rd and 15, and the quarterback just decides to go for the check down, and we making the tackle, making them have to kick the field goal if they can't punt the ball. They missed the field goal. We're up 14-0, and this quarterback throws a pitch to L'Jarius Sneed. Don't test him. I'm telling you, he's one of the best cornerbacks in the league. And now we're up 21-0 before halftime, and L'Jarius Sneed catches another pick. This is a crazy game for him right now. Halftime hasn't even started yet, and we're up 24-0. He tried to throw this corner out, and it's out of bounds. I would have caught the pick, but ended up being a roughing the passer call, so they got a little bit of yards. 1st and 10, Amari Cooper hits me with a little in route, post route. He finally gets his first catch of the game. I guess he ain't getting no more though. The Browns was on some cheesy shit. They kept on hurrying up, and it really fucked up our defense. They finally scored a touchdown. But the whole time, it really didn't matter. This game was boring. I didn't even get tested anymore, and we blew them niggas out. I mean, Mahomes, they had a bad game. We won by a lot of points, too, so it's cool. And Amari Cooper, another receiver locked up in Gabe County. And I ain't get tested this game, but my boy Sneed did 2 picks. And even Justin Reed caught him 1. And finally, we've been waiting all season for this game. I get to guard my little brother again. Last time I played him, he got injured, so hopefully it don't happen this time. And it's tough. On 3rd down, he kills me with a speed release, and he's wide open in the middle of the field, but our pass rush is too good. His quarterback could not pass him the ball. We're up 7-0 now. He hits me with a curl route, but I don't think he knows. I jump curl routes every time. Give me that pick, and I'm taking it all the way home for 6. 14-0 now before half, and here come them dogs again on 2nd down, getting another sack. Now I know my little brother is one of the fastest receivers in the league, but I'm the fastest cornerback, and I can keep up with him. If the quarterback would have threw that a little bit higher, maybe he would have had a touchdown, but nope, not this time. That's 2 picks in the first half. We're up 21-0 before half, and he hits me with a slant. He didn't get the first down though. I don't know if this quarterback done learned or not, but he threw this jump ball, and I almost picked it off, but little bro played defense on me. Now, one thing I hate is playing against people in this formation. Like, I've never been able to guard people who played out of that formation. Obviously, he knows all the things I hate, like these little out routes. I just despise him. Now, this play right here is crazy. On 2nd and 7, I get burned over the top. This should have been a touchdown, but somehow I managed to knock the ball out of his hands. I don't know. I think my shoulder knocked it out or something, but hey, all I could do is thank Madden. They finally made it into the red zone on 1st and goal. That quarterback finally scores a touchdown. It's still a blowout though. I ain't gonna lie. This quarterback must love throwing interceptions because he throws one to Trent McDuffie right here. He didn't even have to throw that ball. We are up 42-7 on 1st and 10. This is a broken play at this point. And Jordan just runs up and he dunks on me. But it don't matter because the game is over with. The game is over with. But the quarterback wants to throw a touchdown. Or he wants to throw a pick. He just throws his ball up on double coverage to my brother. And I almost come down with it, but he played defense again. Damn, 2 back-to-back blowout wins? This is how we supposed to be playing. And Mahomes only completed 10 passes, but he attempted 11. He had a perfect passer rating with 3 touchdowns. And Jordan, he ain't have a bad game. 4 catches, 74 yards. Could have scored, but I knocked it out with my shoulder. And I had 2 picks in this game, with 1 going home for 6. So I definitely won this matchup again. Now, after blowing out the Raiders, we're coming to Denver. So hopefully we could beat these niggas. And I already got 10 picks through 11 weeks of football. We're in week 11, I have 10 picks. Up 7-0 already. And I really hate plays like this. It's a slant, and I get bumped by the receiver on the other team. Like, is that not a penalty or something? They done made it into the red zone. It's 1st and 10. They run the ball. We just can't stop their running back, so they get the first down. And of course, coach gonna take me out the game, so they'll probably score on this goal line. And man, offense did not score, and they're back in the red zone. Russell wasn't trying to scramble, but luckily I tripped him up, so he couldn't score. Offense didn't score again. It's the 4th quarter, and we're down 10-7. And they're just getting a little check down so that they can kick a field goal. Now listen here. They kick the field goal, and we still have 7 points. We're playing great defense. Now they're out of field goal range, but they'll probably still make it. And they did make the field goal. And offense finally decides to score. But guess what? It's way too late. The game's already over with, offense. You showed up too late. After blowing 2 teams out back-to-back, we somehow found a way to lose to the Broncos. And just look at how mid both quarterbacks played. Mahomes threw 2 touchdowns, but he only had 138 yards. Like, that's terrible. And I did my job to the fullest. 1 catch for 17 yards for Jerry Jeudy. That's tough. And there was no picks thrown this game. This might be the first game there was no picks. But after that loss, next week we play the Raiders for the 2nd time of the year. And I'm ready. Y'all think Jordan gonna get his get back?